Hey there, ladies. My name is Lydia Eppic, and I am a proud member of the Oily Excellence team. And in this video, we're going to go through and unbox the new premium starter kit that was just released by Young Living. So let's see. We're in the beginning of February with this video, and this new guy came out at our first quarter rally, so that was right around mid-January. So it's super new. Everyone's really jazzed and excited about it. So I was just going to walk you through what's in here so you can see just what a dynamic change in design it is. So just to give you a little bit of information about me, I started oiling and our family started oiling about 4 years ago consistently. And it was in that process of finding a more chemical free way to support our family and to support our home that Young Living was just a really perfect fit. So now we use it with our children, we use it on ourselves and our household cleaners and all the things. And slowly but surely, as we've been making those changes, of course, you just naturally start talking with people about it. And so that's how videos like this have come to be. So when we're walking through this kit, it's going to be a little bit of a walk down memory lane of sorts, because I'm going to be talking about what's going on in the kit and some of the different ways that we go about using the oils in our everyday routine. And I have to say, with the way that this new kit is set up, and I'll move it over here so you can see it. Ooh. The thing that I love about this new design is that it makes it really easy for any family, whether you're an expert oiler or you're completely new to oiling, to feel really comfortable and ready to jump right in. There's not a whole lot of kind of extra crazy bells, whistles type thing. It's really straightforward. It's super, it's clean, and it has some fun goodies inside. So let's go ahead and get started. So with the premium starter kit that we picked up, it comes with the absolutely gorgeous Desert Mist diffuser. Okay. There are other diffusers to choose from. I love this one over the Dewdrop just because it has a larger square footage that it can cover. So if you have a bit of a larger space, this is a good one to start with. The next step up from this would be either the Rainstone diffuser or the Aria diffuser. So if you have a huge space, those would be ones that would be a great fit. But this is fantastic for all families starting. So with the kit, here it is. Oh my goodness, you guys. I opened this up and went, oh, this is so boss. All right. So in here, oh, check this out, okay? So in here we have 10 of the 12 oils that are coming in this kit. And the way that it's now designed is that it sits in this kind of accordion style setting, okay? Just like that. And the cool thing is one, it's a great way to be able to display your oils. And then two, it talks about seed to seal and all the different pieces with regards to sourcing that are connected to Young Living. This is a part that is so critical when you're getting into oils, of choosing Young Living as your essential oils company, because this is not just some fly-by-night type of operation. This is a company that has been dedicated and consistent and diligent in their research and in their cultivation and in their distillation of their oils since the late 80s. So this is not something that just happened in somebody's head, 5-10 years ago. It was truly a 30-year process to go from there till now. So great and dynamic stuff there. And if you're not familiar with Gary Young's story, Gary Young is the founder of Young Living Essential Oils, and his was realizing the profound effects of using plants in their purest form to help with balancing and supporting our bodies in what they do best, and that is in healing themselves. That's what we're designed to do. So after having a tragic logging accident that then sent him on a journey and a quest of finding ways to establish and rebuild his body. That's how essential oils ended up coming into play. It started with a health food store and getting into nutritionals and supplements, and then he saw just how dynamic it was to add essential oils to the mix. So let's dive on in with these guys. So you have 10 that come in this lovely accordion set, and then you have your 2 little friends that are on the inside of the box. And I'm going to show this to you real quick. So when you pull out your 10 set, okay, there's your 10 set, you're going to have this little bottom portion. And folk tend to miss this. Don't miss this. There's more underneath, okay? So when you pull that tab out, you're going to have 2 additional oils. You're going to have Peace and Calming, and you're going to have Stress Away. Super excited about Peace and Calming, by the way, if you've not checked it out. And then you'll also have 2 Aroma Glide Fitments, and I'll show you how you use those real quick, or after we get through the other oils. And then, oh my goodness, take this and immediately throw it in your purse. Don't let your husband get it. Don't let your kids get it. Just keep this one for you. This is the hand purifier. So this is one of those ways that it makes this kit so incredibly easy with just jumping straight on in and getting started with oils. If you don't really know what to do oil-wise, with what to diffuse, how to apply it, how to put it in your tea or your water, you know how to use hand purifier. And this is a great start. So the Thieves hand purifier is new to the premium starter kit. It is infused with Thieves oil, which is a blend, and it also has peppermint oil. So when you use it, it has this really amazing scent. So like I said, this is the one that goes immediately into the purse or the backpack, ready to go. Okay, love that. And then you also have in here Thieves household cleaner. This is what we use to clean all the surfaces in our home. We have 2 little ones. I have a 4-year-old girl and I have an 18-month-old boy. Yeah, this is cleaning everything. So we use it to clean the booster seats, the toys, the kitchen, the bathrooms, all the things. That's what we're using. Even in a little boy's bathroom, this is what I'm using as I'm toilet training him. This is what we're using. Okay, so you can get it in a larger set. This is one of the items, the larger household cleaner that we purchased on Essential Rewards. And that allows us to be able to build up points to get other items for free, which is always super cool. And then also in here, and these 2 actually are going to go straight into the fridge, Ningxia Red. This is a really great, energizing, antioxidant superfoods puree drink. It's wonderful for heart health. It's wonderful for eye health. It is part of our immune boosting routine, even with our little ones. So from the time our son, he was at 6 months, 5 months, 6 months. So once he started doing solid foods, we were giving him a little bit of Ningxia Red every day. And for both of them and for ourselves, it proves to be really helpful for keeping our bodies and keeping just our overall wellness well supported. Side note, so I ended up getting a little bit under the weather in January. Part of it, I'm realizing looking back, was that it was my month where I did not drink Ningxia Red every day. I mean, you could just say it's coincidence because it's really cold and whatnot, but the same thing happened not completely last year, but towards the early spring around March or April, a month without Ningxia, and I was a hot mess. So drink your Ningxia. It'll make a world of difference. Trust me. So that's those guys. And so we'll jump into the oils and looking at the different types. So when you're using your oils, you're wanting to think about the different ways that you can support your body throughout the day. And this is really a day to night set. Okay, so that's part of how we're going to walk it through. The first thing I'm going to make sure to point out to you guys is, if you don't see it here, and I'll just unleash that so you can see it nice and flat. So all across the top, you have these white label oils, and these are your vitality oils. What that basically means is it's telling you that these are oils that are safe for you to use internally. So you can put them in a capsule, or you can put them in your water. You can use them to make a tea of sorts. You can also use them in your cooking, any of the things that's involving just putting them in your mouth and digesting them. Those are totally safe for you to use that way. With the color labels, these are labeled for topical and aromatic use. So topical, talking about using it on your skin, whether it's just straight or what's called neat, so just straight out of the bottle, or using it diluted. And then also with aromatic, that's putting it in a diffuser, or even using your hands as a diffuser, or wearing diffuser jewelry. So just to do a quick demonstration of all three, I'm going to go with some of my favorites. Here we go. So one of my absolute favorites, oh my goodness, it's now in the kit and is super awesome, is Valor. Okay, if you've never tried Valor before, this is just amazing. The first time I smelled Valor, I'll be honest, I was not super thrilled about it, but that was before I basically had my body and my brain in a place where I could fully receive the benefits of Valor. Okay, so this contains black spruce, camphor, blue tansy, frankincense, and geranium. We like to call it liquid courage. So anytime you're just facing, whether it's a whole lot of just big deadlines, or you've got a stressful trip that's about to come up, or you just have a lot that you're trying to process and you're just feeling a little bit of the overwhelm starting to creep up, Valor. That's the one that you want to take and you want to use. And so this is how easy it is. You just take the top off of it. You don't need to touch the top there with that clear plastic piece. And the blue is from the blue tansy. It's a super pretty color. And you just simply take one drop, just drop it in your hand. Here we go. And then I like to gently swirl it around just 2-3 times. Go in a clockwise motion. And then to diffuse it, you can just be your own personal diffuser. Just cup it over your nose and your mouth. And breathe in. And do that over the course of 30 seconds to a minute. And as you're breathing it in, it's going into your body. It's going to the limbic section of your brain. It's connecting to all the amazing firing and memory and neural processes that are all connected to helping your body to relax. Right? Oils are really, really a fascinating area of study just to see how it connects to our overall being. So Valor definitely falls into the category of what we call an emotional oil blend. Okay, so it may not necessarily be that, oh yeah, you're going to use it for your respiratory system, although it is great for your skeletal system. I'll say that. But it is one that helps to reset and retrain your brain in some really positive and awesome ways. So love Valor. And so just that simple, that's how you can use it aromatically. And then even if you decide to put it and rub it into your skin, that's another great way to use it too. Valor, we said that's more so for emotions. And frankincense, hey, this is our friend that we love to use on our skin. So not sure if you caught our 21 days of Frank. There was a really great frankincense challenge that we did. And it was really incredible to see what a difference it made to just simply use frankincense on our face. You just simply washed our face and every night rolled frankincense. And to roll it, ta-da, you use your Aroma Glide top. So I'm going to show you how to load that up. So when you're using frankincense, frankincense is a Renaissance oil. You can use it from anything and everything from head to foot. Totally great stuff. And as you're using frankincense, I'm going to show you how you do this. You want to make it into a roller top. Just carefully, you guys, carefully take that clear portion off. So now you have your bottle there. Okay. And then with that Aroma Glide, it has two pieces to it. It has this black kind of roller ball piece to it. That's the stainless steel. I just sit that right on top. And then I take the cap. And what I like to do is I screw down the cap nice and tight. There we go. And then once I let up, if it's screwed down nice and tight, now it's installed. Boop. Okay. So just that easily, I can turn this into a way to transform my beauty routine and my skincare routine so that I'm not using all the different harsh chemicals and products that are found in a lot of those over-the-counter generic style and even the high cost type of skincare products that are out there. And I also know that when I'm using frankincense, it's going straight into not only my skin, but on the cellular level of helping to restore and reset that area of my body. So with frankincense, this is a great one to just roll directly on your face. Okay. And then I also like to use frankincense along with lavender with my little people when they decide to all of a sudden lose their balance or throw themselves off of a surface and they have some little bumps and boo-boos afterwards. These are both really great for the skin. Frankincense also has some amazing research behind it with regards to supporting other organs of the body. And so definitely go about checking out pubmed.gov. It's a great resource to look at. And just see all the different ways that you can use frankincense. So it is wonderful for your skin. It's wonderful for your respiratory system, circulatory system, immune system, all the things with frankincense. Okay. So that's a great example of how you can use an oil topically. And then the third, last but certainly not least, is using your oils internally. Now, if you follow me on Instagram at all, you know that I am a smoothie queen. I love smoothies. I'm just all about it. I will happily switch to a completely liquid diet and just do smoothies all day long, all week long. Totally good. Okay. One of the ones that I love to use in my smoothies is lemon. So lemon vitality is a fantastic way to gently detox your system as well as supporting your immune system. It's a great bright scent and flavor. It does both with a smoothie. And when I tell you 1 drop is enough for 4 cups of smoothie, 1 drop is enough for 4 cups of smoothie. Okay. So let's see. I don't have a cup here. Oh, sad face. I don't have a cup nearby, but if I was to have this and just drop it into my water, it's just simply bloop, dropping it in. Okay. One that I do like to use, and you got to be careful with this one, so I'm going to just warn you up front, is peppermint vitality. Peppermint vitality is a fun one to keep in the purse, especially if you are in a family way. With the first trimester, peppermint is a great way to help with just kind of your body if it's dealing with a little bit of uneasiness and queasiness. That's a really great one to use. And also it's a great way to freshen your breath. I enjoy using peppermint as well as spearmint. I enjoy both of them just about the same for freshening the breath. Now, with peppermint, just so you can see how you use this internally, you can, I'm going to do this a safe way. I'm not going to do this the wild and crazy way. Okay, so the wild and crazy way would be to go, okay, let me just take 1 drop straight to the head. Just a boop. Okay, we're not going to do that. If you are experienced and you're comfortable with doing that, you can totally do that. Okay, but if you're going, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm even putting these on my body, it's okay. Got you covered. So you can do just a single drop, let's say, of peppermint, and just do a drop of peppermint vitality right there on your index finger. Or if you want to be really silly, you can put it on your thumb and then suck your thumb. But yeah, just put it in there. And then I just rub it right underneath. So right there to apply the oil. And 1 drop is more than enough, you guys. In fact, when it comes to any of your oils, keep in mind, essential oils are the life essence of the plant. It's going to be highly concentrated because of how that distillation process works. And so as a result, 1 drop of a pure essential oil goes a really, really long way. So 1 drop of peppermint vitality is the equivalent to about 20 to 30 cups of peppermint tea. Okay. So you don't need a lot. And anytime, oh my goodness, anytime, if you ever see an oil anywhere that says, oh yeah, I'm peppermint oil, but you shouldn't ingest me, that should give you a warning that there's something going on with that oil. At the same time, even if it says, oh yeah, you can totally ingest me, but you'll need to use 10 drops, that's telling you that you're not dealing with a quality oil because it's been diluted. It only takes 1 drop. You guys, my mouth is like a mint forest here with just the 1. It does not take that much. So if you ever come across some sort of an oil that's telling you to use a ton of drops, 8 drops, 10 drops, that's just way too much. That is a huge red flag. You should just stop and turn and run because it's not going to be a quality oil. And if the whole purpose of why you're wanting to get into oils is to improve and transform your health and wellness, you want to go with oils that aren't going to have all that extra yuck and stuff in it that's going to eventually slow down your system. We don't need that. So, peppermint. Great way to be able to freshen the breath. It's fantastic to use in your brownies if you enjoy brownies. You can also use it in your hot chocolate. That's another fun one. And then I also like to use it, not necessarily in the vitality form, but I love to use it in the diffuser. It's a great way from an aromatic sense to help waken up and brighten a room. And then also, if you are one to work out, it's great to use before you start to work out. So you just take a couple drops with some carrier oil, just rub that on the back of the neck and then on the chest, and it makes a world of difference in supporting your respiratory system as you get yourself going. You just makes a world of difference. Now let's see what other friends are in here that I love to talk about. Oh, Panaway. Okay, so when you're looking at Panaway is basically the Chuck Norris of oil blends, in my opinion, because if there's any kind of discomfort, whether it's a local thing in your hands or in your wrists or lower back, oh my goodness, lower back, this is going to help to kick it out. I mean, that's just what it does. This is typically the one that when I get it, I am putting the other Aroma Glide on it. I know it says on the bottle, and that's right. If you don't know how to dilute the oils, it'll say on the label, so you can just pull it and you'll see underneath how to dilute it. This is one that you're typically to dilute. I'll be honest, I use it straight up and I'm just, oh, this feels so good. So start low and start slow. If you're completely new to oils, make sure you're diluting according to the instructions that are listed on the bottles. As your body gets more familiar and you're drinking more water to help with flushing out the different toxins that will naturally be released as you're using oils, then you can go crazy. Then you can just go straight up with the Panaway, okay? But Panaway is wonderful for your joint health, your skeletal health, your vascular health. It's just really, really great stuff. And who's my other quick friend that I want to chat about here? And notice at this point, we've already chatted about, oh my word. Let's see, we've chatted about these 4 oils and there's still 8 more to go. I am not going to go through every single oil in this kit because honestly, each of them could easily have their own 2-hour class, okay? But the whole idea is for you to see, one, that in this kit, you're getting a whole lot in terms of coverage for your body from day to night. Okay, so whether it's starting off the morning with some lemon vitality, using some peppermint in your water or on yourself as you're getting into your workout, then applying some frankincense to your face as you're sprucing up for the day, got a big meeting, go with some valor, and then just it keeps flowing through everything that you're doing, okay? So much coverage here. But I want to make sure to at least go halvesies with you here, okay? So we've already covered 6 or 5, and we're going to do one more to make it 6. And that is just covering half of what's in the set. So the one I have to talk about is Peace and Calming. Okay. So Stress Away, I love you. You're wonderful. Stress Away is awesome. Stress Away is the one that you can keep in the purse. And when you have that girlfriend or that classmate or that coworker who's just going, oh my goodness, I don't know what's going on with my day, this is going to just help you to feel, I can do this, okay? Stress Away is going to do that. Same thing with Valor. But Peace and Calming, this is actually the very first oil where we saw some immediate results and we're just blown away. So way back in the day when I first heard about oils, which was years ago, I ended up somehow picking up a bottle of Peace and Calming. And I gave it to my sister who, my nephew at the time was maybe a few months old. And he was having trouble with settling to sleep. So she would have him and then he would wake up in the middle of the night and either she would nurse him or he'd be fussy and then maybe eventually he would fall back to sleep. So I said, I heard that Peace and Calming is supposed to be really helpful for little ones. Why don't you give it a try? And so she did. She just put a couple drops, because this is one that, again, color label, so you can use it topically or aromatically. This is one that she took, and she just did a drop and just rubbed it on her chest. And when she went to sleep and her little guy was with her, this is such a beautiful scent, you guys. It's so good. So when he went to sleep, because they were co-sleeping, and he would start to get fussy, if he would roll over or she would roll over so that he could smell the peace and calming, it would immediately settle him down. It would just relax him, and he would just feel safe and secure and could go back to sleep. And so I think it's really wonderful that they've added peace and calming back to this set, because right along with Valor is some of the best ways to understand and to be introduced to the emotional effect and the behavioral effects of essential oils. It's really, really incredible stuff. And so even with these that are in the set, this is just a brief taste of what you get into when you become a member with Young Living. And speaking of, oh my gosh, this is the best part. So if you've not seen, so you already have the oils and you have this case. On this side, okay, on this side, you have a couple of little packets in here. This is a complete transformation from before. There's no plastic wrapping to it. It's all nice and out. Okay. You do have still your essential oils at a glance, which is super helpful and wonderful. Okay. So it's wonderfully designed to talk about all the different oils that you would see with the different kits that are available across the world. It is an international market, you guys. Really cool stuff there. Okay. And then you also have this Discover Your Young Living Lifestyle. Okay. So this is like your product catalog, but in miniature. You still receive a product catalog when you receive your premium starter kit. That still is in there. But the great thing about this is it's going to walk through Young Living by the numbers, and then also take a look at the different places where the farms are located. So again, if you've seen the product catalog, you'll see how this looks really familiar. Okay, so you see all the different farms there. And then as you're going through, you have a little bit of the same information from before. So you could use this to walk through a class. Or if you didn't have a class with anyone and you just simply picked one up, now you can start to learn the basics of essential oils. Okay, so if you want to do just an oily basics, this is where you could start. This is a part that I really like about this product guide, or really I shouldn't say product guide, but this Discover Your Young Living Lifestyle Guide, is it's going to walk through all the major areas that Young Living carries in terms of their different lines. Young Living is more than an essential oils company, you guys. It just actually didn't even start there. It started with nutritional supplements, and then it added on essential oils, it expanded, and now you have all these different areas to cover every single part of your household and your wellness journey. So thieves, great place to start with a way to be able to support your immune system, cleanse your home, do without a whole lot of chemicals, actually no chemicals, which is awesome. Okay. And then Ningxia Red, of course, is a great supplement drink that gives your whole body health and overall wellness, and is just a super, super way to, again, boost your body for the day. You have Savvy Minerals, of course. This is a new makeup line that was added a couple years ago, and it is just in time for the changes that we're now seeing, especially as women of color, of recognizing just how harmful so many of these skincare and makeup products are and have been, that are marketed to women in general, but especially to women of color. So just really glad to have something that allows us to be able to look amazing and not compromise our health at the same time. And then we also have nutritional supplements, which are wonderful. Then you have the Sleek line, which is a great way to be able to work on weight management and do so naturally. It uses stevia extract as well as other plant-based ingredients to help with your body in regulating metabolism and managing a healthy weight. And then the personal care products, this is actually a new area that I'm going to really start to dive into, just because things like the household cleaners are a good fit. I can totally get with that, but it's finding ways to be able to do more than just simply pampering our skin, but pampering our hair and just ensuring that our overall selves are well taken care of. Personal care is an area I'm looking forward to learning more and more about. There's also men's care with the Shutron line, which is great stuff there. If you've not smelled Shutron before, it smells dangerous. That's the best way to describe it. And then Young Living Seedlings is the also new, along with Savvy Minerals line, that's all about creating gentle essential oil infused products for our little ones. So great stuff there too. Animal Scents is great for those of us who have furry friends and furry family, so it's wonderful there. And then Kid Scents, oh my goodness, I love Kid Scents because let's face it, sometimes as moms I want to be able to just grab something and just use it. And Kid Scents has items that are already pre-diluted, ready to go. You just grab it up and roll, literally. So that is some great stuff there. And you guys, that is covering all the major areas that Young Living covers. It's over, oh my goodness, I think it's over 200 different essential oils in terms of singles and blends. And there's at least 600 different products that are carried by Young Living. It is intense. And that didn't even go into the einkorn and the cookware. I mean, it's crazy. It's complete coverage. And I love that because it means that no matter what area you're wanting to transform in terms of your wellness, Young Living's got you covered. It really does. Okay. And then for those of us who are wanting to move beyond just simply using, but seeing the benefits of sharing and creating that place of a legacy of not just simply wellness, but of wellness, purpose, and abundance, that is in here too. It also talks about Essential Rewards, which is a great program if you've not gotten on Essential Rewards or you're new to Young Living and are thinking about it. I would highly recommend it. It's free to join. It's free to cancel. It allows you to be able to really step up and put yourself in that position where you are changing what's in your home. And it means that the things that you would normally buy at Target and at Walmart and on Amazon or wherever to keep yourself well or to cleanse your home or to house your personal care products, you're now shifting that money over and using it, number one, to be able to bring in something that's really helpful for your body and is oil infused, and two, gives you the opportunity to earn money back so that you can purchase and earn other products for free, which is super awesome. Because once you do that with a 2-pack of Nixia Red or some frankincense and just go nuts, yeah, it's great stuff. Now, the other great part that I always want to make sure to share with us as ladies is that Young Living is a referral company. Okay, so they do what's called social marketing. And the idea is that we just naturally share what it is that we love. It's just as easy as that. If there's a restaurant I love, if there's a brand of bread I love, if there's a movie I love, I'm going to tell people about it. You're going to tell people about it. And so that's the kind of word of mouth marketing that Young Living uses. Now, the cool part with that is that when you're using that referral system, it means that whatever's coming through profit-wise is really going to the people who are acting as the marketing team. So we as just simply members are potentially marketers for this company. So when we get into it, you can then find the freedom to live your purpose. And whether that means that you're wanting to have money to cover lessons for your kiddos, whether it's for piano lessons or tennis lessons, or if it's to be able to have a supplemental income so that you can support missions or ministries here locally or abroad, or even if it's to be able to become a global homeschooler, whatever it is that you're wanting to do, pay off debt, be able to pay for your child's way through college, whatever the case is, this is a company that allows you to be able to do that and more. And one thing I love to point out with the compensation that Young Living provides is that you have the ability, once you reach a certain level, to turn it into willable income, which is huge. Okay, because that means that you're not just simply earning from onesie-twosie orders, but you're now in a place where you've created an organization, you've created a team, and now you can pass that on to your children, or you can pass that on to a loved one. And that's awesome, you guys. It's just so awesome. So the other cool thing with this lovely guide is that it goes into the income disclosure statement. So now there's no more trying to search for the income disclosure statement when you're talking with someone as they pop open their kit. It's all in here. So it's talking about the collection of distributors all the way through the ranks, all the way up to the top rank. And then it talks about the different kits that are available. So this little guy is an absolute gem in the premium starter kit. If it wasn't enough that they gave you peace and calming and valor, if it wasn't enough that they threw in the hand purifier, they also have this, which is helping us to see that creating a young living lifestyle is not only doable, it is very attractive, it is feasible, it is worth celebrating, and it's definitely worth sharing. So that is a premium starter kit in a semi-nutshell. I didn't even go through all the oils that are in here. And if you're wanting to learn more about what comes in the premium starter kit, how you use the oils, even learning about how our Oily Excellence team goes about using the oils, just be sure to look for us on Instagram. We're also on Facebook, and you can connect to me, of course, just directly. And I'd love to chat with you and talk with you about the different ways that you can incorporate an oily lifestyle into your home. So hope this video was helpful and informational for you, and have an amazing day. Bye.